welcome back. Nithyanandam, good morning and welcome to all of the viewers who are joining with us. Welcome back to Nithyananda Yoga. Please grab your mat right now and let's start the Nithyananda Yoga. We hope that wherever you are, you can join us. We'll be starting with the Sadguru Vandanam, invoking the presence of Swamiji, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, here amongst us today. Om Nithyanandam Paramasukadam Kevalam Jnanamurtim Dvandvatitam Gagana Sadrisham Tattvamasya Ekam Nityam Vimalamachalam Sarvadi Sakshi Bhutam Bhavatitam Trigunarahitam Sadgurum Tam Namami. Now we'll be chanting the Shiva Mula mantra. The Shiva Mula mantra is Om Ham Hom Shivaya Namaha. It's a powerful mantra to invoke the presence of Paramashiva inside of us. We'll be chanting this 11 times, and you can chant this internally without making any sound or moving your lips. But to follow along, all the acharyas will be chanting it out loud. Let's start. Om Ham Hom Shivaya Namaha. 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 Yes. Now we'll be doing the ritualistic cleansing, which is an important part of the ritual of Nithyananda Yoga, where we are cleansing our body and making it ready to sustain Paramashiva's supreme consciousness inside of us. So let us now take your Panchapatram, the traditional cup and spoon, and you're going to take 1 spoon or 1 udharani of water and put it into the right palm. And your the palm will be in the mudra, the Gokaruna mudra, which is a slightly cupped position with your index finger bent. Along with the following mantras, you will take a sip of the water from the base of the palm. So we'll do this 3 times. Let's start. Om Atva Tattvam Shodayami Svada. Om Vidya Tattvam Shodayami Svada. Om Shiva Tattvam Shodayami Svada. Yes. Now, we'll take one hand of water in your hand and wash your hands. Now, with the base of your thumb, wipe the lower and upper lips twice along with the following mantra. Om Ham Hridayaya Namaha. And wash your hands. And with the index, middle, and ring finger together, touch above the upper lip and below the lower lip. And wash your hands. With the index finger and thumb together, touch the right nostril and left nostril. With the ring finger and thumb together, touch the right eye, right ear, and left ear. And wash your hands. With the little finger and thumb together, touch the navel center, right chest and left chest, and wash your hands. And then with all of the fingers together, touch the crown of the head, right shoulder, left shoulder, and the heart center. And now, we are going to be entering into the Sankalpa. Take a few seconds now to meditate on how you want to manifest your body and consciously sculpt your body. Swamiji says that yoga is not just for physical fitness and mental peace. It is for manifesting the state, space, being, powers, and super consciousness of Paramashiva. So take a few seconds now. Keep your hands in the Sankalpa Mudra, which is the left hand over the right thigh and your right hand clasped over the hand. And let us start the Sankalpa Mantra. Om Mamopata Samasta Duritakshaya Dvara Bhagavan Shri Nithyananda Paramashiva Prityartam Shri Nithyanandeshwari Paramashiva Shakti Sameta Shri Nithyanandeshwara Paramashiva Prityartam Cha Shri Sarvadeva Devi Swarupa Bhagavan Shri Nithyananda Paramashiva Kripa Katakshena Purana Arogya Yukta Dridagatra Yogika Sarira Siddhyartam Paramashiva Shakti Avishkaranartam Sakutumbasya Jnana Vairagya Jivan Mukti Praptyartam Shri Nithyananda Yoga Abhyasam Karishye. Yes, and take one last spoon of water in your hands, wash your hands along with the mantra Om Apa Upasprishya. Yes. Now we're ready to start the Nithyananda Yoga.
Nithyanam, welcome everyone to another session of Nithyananda Yoga Prathama Vinyasa Krama series. So before we get into the actual asanas, let us all stand and do a few warm-ups, stretching out each part of our body. And we're going to work ourselves up from the ankles all the way up to our heads. So let's start by rotating our right ankle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Other direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 8. Other direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, good. Now let's work out our knees. Put your hands on your knees and do big circles with your knees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Other direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Great. Now let's work out our hips. Put your hands on your hips and just do big rotations with your hips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Very good. Other direction. And do big circles. Keep your legs straight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Very good. Now let's just swing our arms up and down. Now go side to side. Your arms can be loose. Try to look to the back so you get a good twist. Very good. Okay. Now let's do a few shoulder rolls, starting going back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Other direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now let's just look right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, down, up, down, up, down, up. Now pull your head a little bit to the right. Feel the stretch in your left neck. Now switch. Just tug it a little bit, not too much. So you feel a stretch on your right side. And do your neck rolls. Take it very slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4. Other direction. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Now let's work out our wrists. Just rotate your wrist. Other direction. Now pull your right hand fingers up. Switch directions. Okay, good. Now we're going to enter into the skeleton dance, where you're simply visualizing your skeleton, just pure bones, and shaking every part of your body, your feet, your hands, everything. Don't miss out any part, and keep that visualization throughout. And it's not any particular dancing or choreography, but have fun with it. And let's do that for about a minute or so. An important thing is not to stop once you start doing the skeleton dance. And hold your visualization. You can close your eyes. Give yourself a little room so you don't hit anything. Good, start. Start. Shake out your hands, feet, move your hips. You can start with a jump. Wake yourself up. Wake your body up. Visualize your skeleton, pure bones, no flesh, no skin. Check out all parts of your body. Don't forget your head. Don't stop. Have fun. Almost done. Okay, you can slow down. Just slowly walk up and down your mat. Catch your breath. Feel the energy flowing through your entire body as we enter into the Prathama Vinyasa Krama today. Okay, let's start with asanas. You can all be seated. Nithyanandam. So before we begin with the Nithyananda yoga sequence, a quick reminder that today's yoga practice is for general wellness and educational purposes only. Please listen to your body and practice within your own limits. If you have any injuries, if you are pregnant, you have any medical conditions, please consult your healthcare professional and listen to your doctor. And if at any point of time you are having any kind of dizziness, discomfort, or or any pain that you're feeling, please stop the sequence and take rest. Okay. So with this, let us now start today's Nithyananda yoga with the Gomukasana. So in Gomukasana, you're going to be bringing, let's start with the left side. So bring your left leg on top of your right leg. So make sure your knees are on top of each other. Okay. And here you're going to place your palms on your knee. This is the Shambhavi Mudra. And in this asana, you're going to be performing the Sitkari Pranayama, which is you breathe in through your teeth with the hissing sound. Okay. And here engage the Mula Bandha, lock in your perineum center and chant internally Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Visualize the face of a cow and gaze at the tip of your nose in Gomukasana.
Gomukasana. Savye Dakshinagulpam tu Prishtaparshve Niyojayet Dakshinepi tata Sarvyam Gomukam tata Yata.
Good. Relax. Now the next asana is Anusuyasana. So remain in the same position except that you're going to be placing your hands on top of your heels and hold your big toe with the prana mudra, means with the index and middle finger. You're going to be holding your big toe. This is the prana mudra, in the prana mudra. And continue with the Sitkari pranayama. Breathe in through your teeth, producing a hissing sound. And here you are going to be engaging the Uddiyana Bandha, means you are going to be locking your perineum and you are going to be sucking your stomach in and up. And continue to chant Om Nithyanandoham in your inner space and visualize yourself as Rishika Anusuya. Gaze at the tip of your nose, that's Anusuyasana. Okay, good. Relax. Now let us enter into the next asana, which is Anusuyasana 2. So in this asana, you're going to be placing your hands behind you, interlace your fingers in the Parushu Mudra. This is the Parushu Mudra. So interlace your fingers behind you and bend forward. Try to touch the ground. Bend forward as much as you're able to. And here continue with the Sitkari Pranayama. Breathe in through your teeth, produce the hissing sound and engage the Mula Bandha. Lock in your perineum center. Continue with the japa Om Nithyanandoham and visualize yourself as Rishika Anusuya and continue to gaze at the tip of your nose. Anusuya Sana 2.
जीमन गोदा की संधि उपरिदा व गोदा की संधि मिलाई राशे गोदा सले पकतल्यावु आदिवाई सुधा राशे.
Good. Relax. And now in the next asana, we're going to do is Garudasana 2. So bring your left knee towards the sky and your right heel close to your perineum. All right. And place your palms on the opposite knees. Continue with the Sitkari Pranayama. Breathe in through your teeth. Produce the hissing sound. And engage the Mula Bandha. Lock in your perineum center. Chant Om Nithyanandoham internally. Here you're going to be visualizing yourself as Lord Garuda and gaze at the tip of your nose as well as gaze internally. That is Garudasana 2.
गरुदासना दावो पगमोदी येदी माहिलम गुलपमोलद्वार नीचेदे बेसे जीमनी पगतली धरती ते की गोद उमचो भोराशे पगतली माहिली कोर दावा गोदर पीडी माहिली.
Good. Relax. And now let us enter into the next asana. The next asana is Naradasana. So maintain the same position except here you're going to be placing both your palms behind your neck, interlace your fingers in the Parushu Mudra and bring both elbows outside of the left knee. Okay? Yeah. And continue with the Sityari Pranayama here, where you're going to be breathing through your teeth and produce the hissing sound. Engage the Mula Bandha here, lock in your perineum. Continue to chant Om Nithyanandoham and visualize yourself as Sage Narada. Gaze at your third eye.
नारदासना पिष्ट जुवाम पगतली केरी भूपरिता ही लगावे फेरे गोदास दो पनो है जोई दशपाशिति राशे सोई.
Good. Relax. And now the next asana we're going to be performing is Matsya Pitikasana. So bring your right heel on your left side and place your left hand on your left heel and with the other hand, with the right hand, hold on to your left toe in the Parushu Mudra. So with your index finger and the middle finger, hold on to your left toe with your right hand.
मत्स्यपीठकासना वामेन वामाङ्गुष्ठन्तु गृहीतं मत्स्यपीठकं योनिवामेन सम्पीड्य मेद्रादुपरि दक्षिणम्.
Relax. Now let us enter into Gomukasana on the other side. So this time you're going to be placing your right knee on top of your left knee and place both palms on your on your knee in the Shambhavi Mudra. Continue with the Sitkari Pranayama. Breathe in through your teeth, produce the hissing sound, and engage your Mula Bandha. Lock in your perineum and chant Om Nithyanandoham internally and visualize the face of a cow. Gaze at the tip of your nose in Gomukhasana.
उदरं पश्चिमाभ्यासं कृत्वा तिष्ठति यत्नतः नम्राङ्गं वामपादं हि दक्षजानुपरिन्यसेत् तत्र यामं कुर्परं च यां ये करे च वक्त्रतं भुवोर्मध्ये घटां दृष्टिं पीठं मत्स्येन्द्रमुच्यते.
Good. Relax. Now let us enter into Anusuyasana. So place both the hands on your heels and continue with the Sitkari Pranayama. Breathe in through your teeth, produce the hissing sound and engage the Uddiyana Bandha here. Lock in your perineum and suck your stomach in and up. Continue to chant Om Nithyanandoham internally and visualize yourself as Rishika Anusuya. Gaze at the tip of your nose as well as gaze internally.
दक्षिण गोड़ो नीचो ताने वावों ताके ऊपर याने गोड़ा संधि मिलावे वारी आड़ पारी पुनि दे संधि पसारी.
Good. Relax. And now let us enter into Anusuyasana 2. So interlace your fingers behind you in the Parusha Mudra, bend forward and continue to perform the Sitkari Pranayama. Breathe in through your teeth with a hissing sound. Engage the Mula Bandha here, lock in your perineum center and chant internally Om Nithyanandoham and visualize yourself as Rishika Anusuya. Gaze at the tip of your nose.
अनुसूयासना 2. जीमना गोड़ा की संधि उपरि दावा गोड़ा की संधि मिलावे राशि गोड़ा स्योले पगतल्या लोद आदिवाई सुधारासय.
Good, relax. And now let us enter into the next asana, which is Garudasana. Repeat it. So raise your right knee towards the sky, bring your left heels to your perineum and place both hands on the respective knees. Continue with the Sitkari Pranayama. Breathe in through your teeth, produce the hissing sound and engage the Mula Bandha. Lock in your perineum center and chant Om Nithyanandoham internally. Visualize yourself as Lord Garuda and gaze at the tip of your nose as well as gaze internally in Garudasana 2.
गरुडासना 2. धावो पगमोड़ी येडी माहिलों गुल्पमूल द्वारे नीचे दे बेसे जीमनी पगतली धरती ते की गोड़ो ऊंचो बहरा से.
Good, relax. And now let us enter into the next asana, which is Naradasana on the other side. So place both the elbows outside of the right knee, interlace the fingers behind your neck and continue with the Sitkari Pranayama here. Breathe in through your teeth, produce the hissing sound and engage the Mula Bandha, lock in your perineum and visualize yourself as Sage Narada here. Continue to chant Om Nithyanandoham internally and gaze at your third eye.
नारदासना. पिष्टुज वाम पगतली केरी भूपरि ताहि लगावे पेरी गोड़ा सुदो फुनो हे जोई दचपाश तिरा से सोई.
Good, relax. Now let us enter into the next asana, which is Matsya Pitikasana on the other side. So bring your left heel on your right side and here you're with the right hand you're going to be holding your right toe in the Parusha Mudra. So with the index finger and middle finger, hold on to your right toe with your right hand fingers. And the other side, the left hand, wrap it around your left leg and place it on your heel. Continue with the Sitkari Pranayama. Breathe in through your teeth and produce the hissing sound. Engage the Mula Bandha. Lock in your perineum center and make sure that your back is straight. And chant Om Nithyanandoham internally. Visualize yourself as Matsya, the first avatar of Vishnu, and gaze at the tip of your nose in Matsya's Pitakasana.
वामेन वामाङ्गुष्ठन्तु गृहीतं मत्स्यपीठकं योनिवामेन सम्पीड्य मेद्रादुपरिदक्षिणम्.
Good, relax. And now let us enter into the next asana, which is Matsyendrasana. So in Matsyendrasana, you are going to bring your left leg on your right on your right thigh, and place your left elbow outside of your right knee, and place your right hand behind you and your left hand behind your neck, and turn your body and look behind of you. And in this asana, you will continue with the Sitkari Pranayama. Breathe in through your teeth and produce the hissing sound. Lock in your perineum center in the Mula Bandha and continue to chant Om Nithyanandoham. Here you are going to be visualizing Matsyendranatha, the great sage and master of the Hatha Yoga. And here gaze at your third eye.
मत्स्येन्द्रासना. उदरं पश्चिमाभ्यासं कृत्वा तिष्ठति यत्नतः नम्राङ्गं वामपादं हि दक्षजानुपरिन्यसेत् तत्र याम्यं कूर्परं च याम्ये करे च वक्त्रकं भुवोर्मध्ये च गतां दृष्टिं पीठं मत्स्येन्द्रमुच्यते.
Good, relax. And now let us enter into the next asana, which is Kubasana. So in Kubasana, remain in the same position. The only difference is that you're gonna continue to place the right hand behind your neck, and with the left hand you will hold on to your right toe in the Parusha Mudra. Okay, continue with the Sitkari Pranayama in this asana. Breathe in through your teeth with a hissing sound and lock in your perineum center in the Mula Bandha and visualize yourself as a camel and continue to gaze at your third eye.
आसन को गुण जोलो जाई.
Good, relax. Now in the next asana, remain in the same position, except here you're going to place the right hand on the ground, okay, behind you, and continue with the Sitkari Pranayama here. Breathe in through your teeth, produce the hissing sound and engage the Mula Bandha, lock in your perineum center, and continue to chant Om Nithyanandoham in your inner space. Visualize yourself as Matsyendranatha, the great sage and master of the Hatha Yoga, and gaze at your third eye as well as gaze internally.
मत्स्येन्द्रपीठं जठरप्रदीप्तिं प्रचण्डरुग्मण्डलखण्डनास्त्र अभ्यासतः कुण्डलिनी प्रबोधं दण्डस्थिरत्वं हि ददाति पुंसाम्.
Yes, relax. And now the next asana we are going to be entering into is Matsyendrasana repeated on the other side. So now you're going to bring your right leg onto your left thigh and bring your right elbow on the outside of your left knee, okay, and place the right hand behind your neck. Place your right hand on your ears, and the left hand should be behind you, okay. This is Matsyendrasana, and continue to chant the mantra Om Nithyanandoham here. Continue with the Sitkari Pranayama. Breathe in through your teeth and produce the hissing sound. Engage the Mula Bandha. Lock in your perineum center. And here you're gonna Visualize Matsyendranatha again, the great sage and master of the Hatha Yoga, and gaze at your third eye.
उदरं पश्चिमाभ्यासं कृत्वा तिष्ठति यत्नतः नम्राङ्गं वामपादं हि दक्षजानुपरिन्यसेत् तत्र याम्यं कूर्परं च याम्ये करे च वक्रतं भुवोर्मध्ये गतां दृष्टिं पीठं मत्स्येन्द्रमुच्यते.
Good, relax. And now the next asana is Kubasana, repeated. So here, maintain the same position and now bring the left hand behind your neck and hold on to your left toe with your right hand in the Parushu Mudra. Okay, and continue with the Sitkari Pranayama here. Breathe in through your teeth, produce the hissing sound, engage the Mula Bandha, lock in your perineum center, and continue to chant Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Continue to chant Om Nithyanandoham here, and visualize yourself as a camel. Gaze at your third eye.
आसन को गुनुजो लो जाई.
Okay, relax. Now the next asana is Matsyendrasana 2. So maintain the same position and now place the left hand onto the ground. Continue with the Sitkari Pranayama here and engage the Mula Bandha, lock in your perineum center. Visualize yourself as Matsyendranatha and gaze at your third eye.
मत्स्येन्द्रपीठं जतरत् प्रदीप्तिं प्रचण्डरुग्मण्डलकण्डनास्त्र अभ्यासतः कुण्डलिनी प्रबोधं दण्डस्थिरत्वं हि ददाति पुंसाम्.
Good, relax. And now the next asana we're going to enter into is Padmasana. So in Padmasana, bring in your legs, bring your heels on top of your opposite thigh. So both the heels should be on top of your opposite thigh. And here we are going to perform the Shitali Pranayama. It's a new pranayama, the Shitali Pranayama. In this pranayama, you are going to be breathing through your teeth without the hissing sound. Okay, so breathe gently through your teeth without the hissing sound. Here you will engage all the three bandhas, the Mahamudra bandha. So lock in your perineum, suck your stomach in and up, and lock your chin to your chest. Here we have a new japa. It is Om Nithyananda Mahasadashivoham. Chant Om Nithyananda Mahasadashivoham internally and visualize yourself as Lord Shiva. Place both the hands on your knees in the Shambhavi Mudra. Gaze at the tip of your nose as well as gaze internally. Keep your back straight.
पद्मासनम् आसनं द्विविधं प्रोक्तं पद्मं वज्रासनं तथा ऊर्ध्वोरुपरि चेदत्ते उभे पादतले यथा पद्मासनं भवेदेतत् सर्वपापप्रणाशनम्.
Good, relax. And now the next asana is Padmasana 2. So in the Parashu Mudra, meaning the index finger and middle finger, hold on to your opposite toes. Cross your hands and hold on to your opposite toes. Continue with the Shitali Pranayama. Breathe in through your teeth and engage the Mula Bandha. Lock in your perineum. Chant Om Nithyananda Mahasada Shivoham in your inner space. Visualize yourself as Goddess Parvati, as Devi Parvati, the consort of Shiva, and gaze at your third eye.
उत्तानो चरणो कृत्वा ऊरु संस्थो प्रयत्नतः ऊरुमध्ये तदोत्तानो पानी कृत्वा तु तादृशो नासाग्रे विन्यसे दृष्टुं दण्टमूलङ्क्य जीवः उत्तोल्य चिपुगं वक्ष्ये उत्ताप्य पवनं शनैः.
Good, relax. Now let us enter into the next asana, which is Kukusasana. So here you're going to continue to sit in the Padmasana, and you're going to place your hands inside, in between your feet, and place your palms flat on the ground in between the thigh, and then you're going to lift your body up. Okay, so lift your body up. And here you will perform this Sahaja Kumbhaka, means just breathe in and out deeply and normally, and engage the Mula Bandha, lock in your perineum center. Continue to chant Om Nithyananda Maha Sadashivoham in your inner space. Visualize yourself as a rooster and gaze forward, and as well as gaze internally. So let's enter into this asana, Kukutasana.
पद्मासनं सुसंस्थाप्य नानूर्वोरन्तरे करो निवेश्य भूमावासिष्ठे व्योमस्तव्यः कुक्कुटासनः.
Good, relax. Now the next asana is Badakeki asana. So continue to remain in Padmasana, and now you're gonna raise up onto your knees. Okay, raise up onto your knees, and you're gonna bring your elbows onto your abdomen, and your fingers, point your fingers towards you and bring your elbows towards your abdomen, and you're going to try to lift your body. So bend forward and try to lift your legs up. Okay, so in this asana you're going to be continuing with the Sahaja Kumbhaka. Breathe in normally, breathe in and out normally, and engage the Mula Bandha, lock in your perineum center. Continue to chant Om Nithyananda Maha Sadashivoham internally, and visualize yourself as Swamiji, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam, and gaze forward as well as gaze internally. So let us try this asana once more. Done?
बद्धकेकी आसना. दरामवस्तभ्य करद्वयेन तत्कुर्पुरी स्थापितभिः पार्श्वः उच्चासनो दण्डवदुत्थि तर्के मयूरमेतं प्रवदन्ति पीठं मयूरं पद्मकं कुर्यात् बद्धकेति कथ्यते.
Good, relax. Now the next asana we are entering into is Mayurasana. So in the same position as the previous asana, now here the only difference is that you're going to try to extend your leg. So come to the same position, Badakeki asana, one more time, and now slowly try to extend your legs behind you. Okay, and continue with the Sahaja Kumbhaka here. Breathe in and out normally, and continue with the Mula Bandha. Lock in your perineum center, and continue to chant Om Nithyananda Maha Sadashivoham in your inner space. Visualize yourself here as a peacock and gaze forward. So let's try Mayurasana.
मयूरासन. अत वक्षे महादेव मयूरासनमुत्तमं भूमौ निपात्य हस्तौ द्वौ कूर्परोपरि देहकं कूर्परोपरिव संस्थाप्य सर्वदेहं स्थिराश्रयः केवलं हस्तयुगलं निपाट्य भुवि सुस्थिरः.
Good. Now the next asana we are going to be entering into is Makarasana. So this is quite an easy asana. So lie flat on your stomach. So let us lie flat on our stomach here and spread your legs apart, your toes pointing outside. Okay, your toes pointing outside. Yes, and interlace your fingers behind your neck. In the Parashumudra, interlace your fingers behind your neck here. And you're going to engage the Mula Bandha, lock in your perineum center. And here, continue to perform the Sahaja Kumbhaka. Breathe in and out normally and chant Om Nithyananda Mahasada Shivoham in your inner space. And in this asana, as the name suggests, Makarasana, you are going to visualize yourself as a crocodile. So let's try this asana.
अध्यासचेते हृदयं निधाय भूमौ च पादौ च प्रसार्यमानो शिरश्च धृत्वा करये दण्डयुग्मे देहाग्निकारं मकरासनं तत्.
Okay, relax. Now come to a sitting position again. And the next asana we are going to be entering into is Salabhasana. So in Salabhasana, lie down onto your stomach again and place your hands. So lie down onto your stomach and place your hands on the ground beside your chest and raise the legs up, bringing the thigh off the ground. So here try not to put pressure onto your hands, but with the thigh muscle, lift your legs up. So you should be feeling the stretch here in your thigh muscle. So continue with the Sahaja Kumbhaka. Breathe in and out normally, deeply. Engage the Mula Bandha. Lock in your perineum center. Chant Om Nithyananda Mahasada Shivoham in your inner space and visualize yourself as a locust. So let's all try this asana.
अध्यासचेते करयुग्मवक्षो भूमिमस्तभ्य करयो स्थलाभ्यां पादौ च शून्ये च वैतष्टिचोर्ध्वं वदन्ति पीठं सलभं मुनीन्द्र.
Okay, relax. Now let us try the next asana, which is Uttarasana. So in Uttarasana, remain in the same position. Lay flat on your stomach. And this time you're going to be pulling your feet down towards the ground, outside of your hips. So make sure that your legs are outside of your hips and pull your feet down towards the ground. Okay? Continue with the Sahaja Kumbhaka. Breathe in and out normally and deeply. Lock in your perineum center in the Mula Bandha and chant Om Nithyananda Mahasada Shivoham in your inner space and visualize yourself as a camel. Gaze forward as well as gaze internally. So let's try this asana.
उष्ट्रासना. अध्याशिषेते पदयुग्मवस्तं पृष्ठे निधाय वृद्धं कराभ्याम् आकुञ्चयेत् सव्योदरास्य गादामुष्टं च पीठं योगिनो वदन्ति.
Good. Now
from the same position, remain in the same position. And now let us enter into Dhanurasana. Okay, so now you're gonna lift like a bow. You're going to kick your legs back and up, and simultaneously pull your feet towards the sky. Okay, and lift your chest off the ground. Raise your heads up and gaze at your third eye. Continue with the Sahaja Kumbhaka. Breathe in and out normally. Engage the Mula Bandha. Lock in your perineum. Chant Om Nithyananda Mahasada Shivoham. And visualize yourself as Lord Paramashiva's bow. And gaze internally.
धनुरासना प्रसार्य पादौ विविदन्तरूपौ करोच पृष्ठे ऋतपादयुग्मं कृत्वा धनुस्तुल्यविवर्तिताङ्गं निगत्य योगी धनुरासनं तत्.
Good. Relax. And now come to a sitting position. Let us come to a sitting position. Sit on your heels. So sit on both knees and with your head, neck and spine in a straight line. Place your palms down on top of your knees. This is Bhagasana. And perform the Sahaja Kumbhaka. Breathe in and out normally and deeply. Engage the Mula Bandha. Lock in your perineum center. Chant Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham in your inner space. And visualize Swamiji, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam. Gaze at your third eye as well as gaze internally in Bhagasana.
उलता मोदि पावदो वैसे बहुरोजित करे एक वैसे पावन महिला गुल्प जुजोबु कुलापाशिति लावे सोवु.
Good. Relax. And now the next asana is Gohi Asana. So in Gohi Asana, you're gonna place your hands. So place your forearm onto the ground, interlace your fingers and place your forearms in front of you, shoulder width apart. Make sure your hands are shoulder width apart. And now you're gonna bring your head down in front of your hands. Okay, and slowly you're going to be, yes, as you can see here, and slowly you're gonna lift your hips up. So slowly walk towards your head and lift your hips up. Maintain this position as you can see the Acharya doing, and perform the Sahaja Kumbhaka here. Breathe in and out normally and engage the Mula Bandha. Lock in your perineum center. Chant Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham in your inner space and visualize Swamiji, Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam. Gaze at your third eye as well as gaze internally. So let us all try this asana. If you are pregnant and if you are in your monthly cycle, please do not attempt this asana or any other inverted asana. So let's try Gohi Asana.
दो हता की कहूनि जोई पुनः कलाई जाने दोई पिष्टांगुरिया की पुन जानो ये सब लेबू परदानो.
Okay, relax. Now, the next asana is Shirsasana. So from Gohi Asana, you're going to try to slowly bring your legs straight. So you can actually use the help of a wall to do this asana or Gohi Asana as well. So you can take the help of a wall to do Shirsasana. And so basically interlace your fingers and bring your forearms on the ground. right? And place your head onto the ground in front of your hands, and slowly and lift your hips up and slowly start walking towards you. Walk towards your head slowly, and then you're going to lift your hips, legs up, and slowly try to bring your legs straight. So continue with the Sahaja Kumbhaka here, breathe in and out normally, and perform the Mula Bandha. Lock in your perineum and chant Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Visualize Swamiji in your inner space and gaze at the tip of your nose as well as gaze internally. So let us try this asana.
Shirasasana. विपरीतं मण्डलं च द्विदैव विदतं हिनः दण्डासनं द्विधा प्रोक्तं विपरीतोपवेशने पवेशने सर्वाङ्गशीर्षभागास्तु षट्षष्टिप्रतितस्तु ते.
Okay. Now let us enter into the next asana, which is Podhyasana. So in Podhyasana, you're gonna come to a sitting position and you're gonna lift your legs up towards you with your hands like that. So try to keep your feet straight, and to give you stability you can also use the help of a wall as well if you would like for stability. If not, just raise your legs up and hold on to your legs with your hands. And in this asana you're gonna perform the Bastrika Kumbhaka. So you're just gonna forcefully breathe out through your nose. Do not focus on the breathing in, just focus on breathing out forcefully through your nose. That is Bastrika Kumbhaka. And lock in your perineum center in the Mula Bandha here. Chant Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham in your inner space and visualize Swamiji, Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam, and gaze forward as well as gaze internally. So let us try this asana.
पोढ्यासना दो हतापगा बहराने गोड़ातरे काकसीताने अंगुष्ठपिंडलीलागतादारे चरण उबे आकाश दिशिकारे.
Yes. Now let us enter into the next asana. So from Podhyasana, you're gonna bring your hands behind you, crossing your hands behind you, and continue with the Bastrika Kumbhaka here, forcefully breathing out through your nose and lock in your perineum in the Mula Bandha. Chant Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham and gaze at your third eye.
उत्तानं शयनं कृत्वा पादौ मिलित्वा प्रसार्य नितम्बं भूमौ स्पृष्टा हस्ताभ्यां कण्डराभद्वा कुम्भकं कृत्वा तिष्ठेत् परिगासनं भवति.
Yes, relax. Now the next asana. So maintain the same position, except here you're going to bring your forearms onto the ground. So bring your hands forward and continue with the same pranayama, the Bastrika Kumbhaka. Continue to engage your Mula Bandha, lock in your perineum center and chant Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham internally. Gaze at your third eye. And here you will visualize yourself as a boat. This is Naukasana.
उत्तानशयनं कूर्पराभ्यां भूमिवस्थभ्य हस्तौ नितम्बं निधाय शिर ऊरुजङ्घापादादण्डवत् धारयेत् नौकासनं भवति.
Good, relax. Now we're going to enter into Rudrasana. So sit and lift your feet up. Actually, place the heels together and bring your arms inside of your feet and hold onto your heels with both the hands. Continue with the Bastrika Kumbhaka. Breathe out forcefully through your nose and engage the Mula Bandha. Lock in your perineum center and chant Om Nithyananda Parama Shivoham in your inner space. Here you will visualize yourself as Lord Rudra and gaze at the tip of your nose as well as gaze internally.
रुद्रासना पगतलि संपुटकारे हस्तस्योपग ऊंचाई पगा का अंगूठा दो ले ऊपरली कानी तलावे.
Good. Relax. And now we're gonna enter into Unmukha Pitta Asana 2. So lie on your back and you're gonna raise the heels up. Okay, raise the heels up. Sorry, raise the hips up and place your hands onto the ground. Yes, as you can see here. And tuck your chin to your chest. Here you're going to be performing the Sahaja Kumbhaka. Breathe in and out normally. And engage the Jarandhara Bandha. Lock in your perineum center as well as suck your stomach in and up. Chant Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham and visualize Swamiji, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, in your inner space and gaze at your third eye. As well as gaze internally in Unmukha Pitta Asana 2. Okay?
ऊर्ध्वे च जननी कृत्वा सवितोर्धमुखं तथा उत्थाप्य हस्तौ तिष्ठेतु पीठ उन्मखनामके.
Okay, relax. Now let us enter into Shivasana. So in Shivasana, you're going to just lie down flat onto the ground. Lie down flat onto the ground. Yes, so lie down flat on the floor. Relax your body. Relax your hands and legs. Unclutch from your mind. Just relax into Shivasana.
अथ शवासनम् उत्तानं शववद्भूमौ शयनं तु शवासनं शवासनं श्रान्तिहरं चित्तविश्रान्तिकारकम्.
Okay, you can relax. Slowly wiggle your toes and fingers. Bring your knees to your chest and rock yourself in a sitting position. So with this, we have completed the Prathama Vinyasa Krama. You can give yourself a round of applause. Congratulations for completing 108 asana. And now we are going to be continuing with the Dvitiya Vinyasa Krama, the 308 asanas. So from the Shivasana is asana number 108. So now we are going to be continuing with asana 109 in the Dvitiya Vinyasa Krama. Yes, so now the asana 109 is Yatha Sanishthasana. So sit normally on the ground in a cross-leg position. You don't have to be in Padmasana. Now, in the Bindu Mudra, your thumb and your index finger touching, place your hands onto your knees. And here we are going to perform the Samana Kumbhaka. In the Samana Kumbhaka, you will breathe in and visualize the fire, the heat going from your Muladhara chakra towards your spine, up towards your spine, and engage the Mula Bandha. Lock in your perineum and chant internally Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Visualize Swamiji, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam, and gaze forward in Yatha Sanishthasana.
Paryankam tatsamakhyatam yatsamstam yatha stitihi.
Good. Now relax. The next asana we are entering into is Samanasana. So maintain the same position in Samanasana. Sit cross-legged. Place your hands, your fingers into the Bindu Mudra and place your hands on top of your knees and continue to perform the Samana Kumbhaka. Breathe in deeply and visualize the fire energy going up your spine. Engage the Mula Bandha, lock in your perineum center and chant Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham in your inner space and visualize Swamiji, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam in your inner space.
Samasana. Idanim garbhaninam yogabhyaso yata laguhu.
Okay, relax. Now the next asana is Muktasana. So in Muktasana, you are going to be placing the left foot against the genital region. Place the left foot close to your perineum and place the right foot on top of your left leg. Okay? And place your hands facing down on top of your knees in the Shambhavi Mudra and continue with the Samana Kumbhaka. Breathe in deeply, visualize the fire energy going up from your Muladhara chakra and engage the Mula Bandha, lock in your perineum Continue to chant Om Nithyananda Parama Shivoham in your inner space and visualize Swamiji. Visualize yourself as a sage being liberated by Swamiji, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam. Gaze at the tip of your nose as well as gaze internally.
Muktasana. निपीड्य शिवनीं सूक्ष्मां दक्षिणे ततरागुल्पतः वामं यां येन गुल्पेन मुक्तासनमिदं भवेत्.
Good. Relax. Okay, now let us enter into Siddhasana. So in Siddhasana, maintain the same position as the last asana, as Muktasana. Now you're going to be switching your gaze to your third eye. Okay? And continue to perform the Samana Kumbhaka. Gaze at the, breathe in deeply and visualize the fire energy going up your spine. And engage the Mula Bandha, lock in your perineum and chant Om Nithyananda Parama Shivoham internally. Visualize yourself, visualize Swamiji, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, and here gaze at your third eye as well as gaze internally in Siddhasana.
स्थानुं यात्तमितेन्द्रियोज्जलदृशा पश्यन् भुवोरन्तरं चैतन्यमोक्षकपाटभेदजनकं सिद्धासनं प्रोच्यते.
Okay, relax. Now the next asana is Siddhi Asana. So in this asana, maintain the same position as Siddhasana. Now you're going to be switching your gaze to your nose. Switch your gaze to the ground. Switch the gaze towards the ground. And continue with the Samana Kumbhaka. Breathe in and visualize the fire energy, the fire going up in your spine. Here you will engage all the three bandhas. Lock in your perineum, suck your stomach in and up, and tuck your chin to your chest. Continue with the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham and visualize Swamiji, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam, and gaze at towards the ground as well as gaze internally. Siddhyasana.
वामपादिक्ये डीजानो शिवन्निमदितासको.
Good. Relax. Now the next asana we are entering into is Rudrasana 2. So keep your legs in the same position, meaning keep your right leg heel towards the perineum and your right leg on top of the left leg. And here you are going to place your fingers into the Bindu Mudra, touch your thumb to your index finger and place your okay. So yes, so maintain the legs in the same position, your left foot towards your perineum and your right leg on top of your left leg, and place your fingers into the Bindu Mudra and place your hands on top of your knee. And here continue with the Samana Kumbhaka. Breathe in deeply and visualize the fire going up on your spine, towards all the chakras, and engage the Mula Bandha, lock in your perineum, and chant Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham internally. Visualize yourself as Lord Rudra, the fierce form of Paramashiva, and gaze at your third eye in Rudrasana 2.
वामचरण चरण परिदचन राखे एका जुगति आसविधि दाखे.
Okay, relax. Now let us enter into the next asana, which is going to be the last asana for today, the Shantadhuna asana. So maintain the same position as Udrasana 2. Now you're going to switch your gaze to your nose. Okay? Switch your gaze to your nose. Continue with the Samana Kumbhaka. Continue with the Samana Kumbhaka. Breathe in deeply and visualize the fire going up from your Muladhara chakra. Lock in your perineum in the Mula Bandha. Continue to chant Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham internally. And here you're going to be visualizing yourself as the embodiment of tranquility and an unshakable nature. Gaze at the tip of your nose in Shantadhuna Asana.
आसन को गुणमाना की चंचल ठामीठ.
Good. Relax. And with this, we come to the last asana and we are going to end the sequence with the Shivasana. So in Shivasana, lie down flat onto the ground. Lie flat onto the ground. Yes, lie down. Relax your legs. Relax your hands. Unclutch from your body. Unclutch from your mind. Visualize yourself as being dead and Swamiji is liberating you. Just relax. Okay, you can relax now. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, move your legs and hands, and slowly bring your heels, your knees towards your chest, and rock yourself up to a sitting position. Yes. Now, with this, we come to the end of today's sequence of Nithyananda Yoga. I hope you enjoyed. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And if you would like to have a deeper experience of the Nithyananda Yoga, we invite you to join the Paramashiva Sena program that is happening every month starting the 1st. So you can learn more about the Nithyananda Yoga and have a deeper experience. So we invite you to join the Paramashiva Sena program. And with this, we'll end with the Purna Mantra. So place your hands into the Anjali Mudra. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudashyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tat Sat Sarvam Bhagavad Shri Nityananda Paramashivam Parukarpanamastu Om Nityanandam. Thank you everyone, and we'll see you again tomorrow. Nityanandam.